Hey guys, welcome back to my makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to be using the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills and Norvina collection palette. This is the second palette out of the 3 installments that just came out, and I am super excited to create a look today with it. If you guys are new here, my name is Liz, and if you'd like to see the look that I create with the brand new Norvina 2 collection, please keep on watching. I've already done my entire face, so today we're just going to be working on eyeshadow. I'm using the ABH Norvina collection palette, like I just said, and this is the inside of the palette. It is super colorful, super vibrant, super pigmented, and super beautiful. So I think I'm gonna do a really nice pink, purple, and blue look today. So let's jump right into the tutorial. The first shade that I'm gonna be working with is shade D3, which is this beautiful matte hot pink color. And I'm gonna be putting this all in my crease. So I'm taking the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH32 fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip in quite heavily. There is not much kickback so far, and I'm going to be putting this into the higher part of my crease. And I am going to be taking this relatively high because I'm going to be adding a couple more colors in the crease to deepen things out. I find that stamping this color on is working best. It is a little bit hard to build up, and when I swipe it in windshield wiper motions, it is blending away a little bit. So if you're going to be using this shade in your crease, I would definitely use patting motions to pack this on and build the color up. Next, I'm going to take my Makeup Shack T14 detailed blending brush, and I'm going to go into this deep purple shade B2, which is another really nice vibrant matte shade. And this is a purplish dark blue shade, and I'm just going to take this a little bit lower than the pink in my crease and just build this color up. And again, I'm going to be using a little bit of patting motions, and then once I build the color up, we're going to use windshield wiper motions. And so far, there's not a lot of fallout if you use a light hand. There's a little bit right here, but that's to be expected with such pigmented, vibrant colors. I'm taking my first blending brush and just going over where the 2 colors meet to really blend out both shades together so there are no harsh lines. And if you noticed, some of the purple shade blended away quite a lot actually, so I'm just gonna build it up to get the pigment that I want. I'm gonna be taking shade B4, this really deep blue matte shade, and I'm going to be putting it on a similar brush that we just used for the purple, except this one is a clean Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush. It is the same little fluffy tiny blending brush, and we're just going to dip into it, tap off a little bit of pigment, and then go into the deepest part of my crease. And we're gonna do the same thing, patting motions and then windshield wiper motions to build this color up to the pigmentation that I want it. Next, I'm going to be taking a really tiny flat shader brush, and this is just a plain Morphe brush that came in a set. There's no name to it. And I'm going to be using the P. Louise base in shade Rumor 0.5. And I'm just going to be taking a little bit on my brush and then cutting the full crease. So I'm just looking up so that there's a tiny line so I know where to cut the crease to. And and I am just going to be making stamping motions. And then I can go back and do any precise crease cutting afterwards. But we just want to get our main shape down, and then we'll go back and perfect anything that we need to. Now that I've used the P. Louise base to cut my crease and it's dry, I did not set it. I'm gonna go straight in with this really pretty shade called D1. It's this beautiful blue duochrome with green and silver specks in it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna take a flat shader brush. It's super tiny. It's the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush. And I'm gonna go straight into this shade without wetting my brush. And I'm gonna put it all over my lid. And look how absolutely beautiful this shade is. And I think I'm actually gonna use my finger to get even better pigmentation. Oh, that makes such a difference. This color is so pretty. And then I'm just going to take the Morphe and Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist to wet my brush, so that way I can get around the corners of my eyelid in super precise places that I couldn't get before with just my finger. On the other side of the flat shader brush that doesn't have any shadow on it, I'm going to go into shade C1, which is this really beautiful gold shimmery duochrome color. And I'm going to be putting this right in the beginning of the eye and then right in my inner corner. And if you notice, I did just cut out a little bit further here to give me a wider eye appearance. So I'm just gonna put this in the inner corner and then spread it into the other shade so we marry the two colors together. And then I am just gonna bring this color down to the bottom lash line just a little bit. I'm going to go back into the purple B2 shade, and I'm going to take it on a little round brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH38 brush. And I'm just going to take it on the tip of the round brush, and I'm going to buff this onto my lower lash line pretty close to the crease. I'm then going to take a super tiny precise blending brush. This is from Sigma. This is the E6 blending brush. I'm going to go back into D3, that super hot pink matte shade, and then I'm going to blend out the purple shade so that it matches the color on the top crease. So putting these two shades together should make it an even brighter purple. Everything I did to the top crease, I'm doing to the bottom lower lash line. I'm going to take my Morphe flat shader brush that I had the blue lid shade on. I'm going to pick up a little more of the blue color and just put that in the beginning part of my lower lashes. And I'm just going to take it to the middle of my lower lash line and just blend it in with the inner corner color. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the inner corner C1 color, the gold, and then just brighten this up a little bit more and then blend it down. For the inner waterline, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner, and this is the shade Prance. It's this super pretty light blue shade, but these liners pack a punch. They are super cheap. I think they're like $5.50 US dollars, but they work and stay on really, really well. I highly, highly recommend them. These and the Marc Jacobs highliners, except those are, I think, 25 bucks a piece, but they're both phenomenal. I'm now going to use the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara in black, put on some lashes, and I will be back for the final look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think the makeup turned out absolutely phenomenal. The colors in this palette were so pigmented, so vibrant, so easy to work with. They have so many choices for colors in this palette that if you bought all three of these palettes, I think you would be set for life. You would never need another color palette again. This formula is some of my favorite formula out of any makeup company. It's amazing to go to an eyeshadow palette and not have to worry about building up a lot of the colors, not worry about fallout, not worry about pigmentation. These are a little pricey. They're $60 US dollars, which is a little bit more expensive than their normal palettes, but you get a lot more shades than you do for just $15 more. I would highly recommend these if you have the money to splurge. I really like the palettes. I have all three of them. I haven't used the third one yet, but I think that's going to be in the next tutorial. Either that or I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Honey palette. So let me know down below which one you would like me to use next. For the Honey palette, it will definitely be, obviously, a honey neutral look with all browns and golds. So if you guys are looking to get one of these palettes, the first one and this one are phenomenal. I will let you guys know if the third one is great. I'm sure it will be. The color stories are fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the look that I created with this. I will see you guys in my next makeup tutorial. Please make sure to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.